Alright, well, greetings, welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 Shout, Season 1, Episode 4. They gave you life, and in return you gave them hell. So, in this episode I'm flying DLZ 130, Delta Lima Zulu 130, Deutsche Luftschiffe Zeppelin Bau 130, oder Deutsche Luftschiffe Zeppelin Bau 130, whatever you want to call it, from what I now call the Meadow Airship Depot to Coronado Airport. So in this episode, the majestic DLZ 130, known as Graf Zeppelin II, takes center stage. Although Adolf Hitler and Hermann Göring are gone, but their legacies echo through time, and especially not in good ways, especially because Hermann Göring, he is responsible for the fate of the Graf Zeppelin II. I don't like the guy, so in this episode, I'm going to show him, as well as the Fuhrer, that airships belong here. They are coming back. It's payback time. And of course, the airship is fueled with Vion and Plotagon logic, and of course, we carry precious cargo. Those whom these men had hated, saying that yes, they belong in this physical universe. And we bring loyal canine companions, retrievers, and geese rescued by the Bundeswehr. So here we are. Pre-flight. As the sun rises over the Meadow Lake Airship Depot, November Mike 89er, the airport code is still the same. I just call it that in this game. The unofficial Manzano Mountain Airship Ranch Depot is now called the Meadow Lake Airship Depot. I'm doing a pre-flight here. As you can see, always do your pre-flight. Okay, the pre-flight's almost complete, so that's the best I can do for it since this is a simulator. Oh, just tilting, I better get in here. Okay, as of course the sun continues to rise over the unofficial Manzano Mountain Air Ranch Depot, which is now the Meadow Lake Airship Depot. Of course, we check weather reports, and of course, it's really cloudy, but we don't care. We're going to fly through it. Of course, it's foggy. And we ensure that the retrievers and geese are comfortably settled into their designated areas. Everybody's excitement is palpable, tails wagging and feathers rustling. So anyway, listen up, everyone and everybody. Today we carry a cargo that defies history. Our retrievers and geese are ambassadors of hope. And as for the spirits of Der Fuhrer and, of course, Hermann Göring, well, they're about to get a surprise, and it's not a good one. Let's make this flight unforgettable. Okay, before we take off, let me get that clearance first, and of course, while we're at it, the retrievers and geese are wagging their tails, and the geese are flapping their wings, but what about our spectral stowaways? Fear not, we got secret weapons. The Hellhound Howl. On my signal, let's unleash it. And in that case, okay, before this thing gets so bright, let me show you where we are. Somebody suggest... Hey, cut it out, will you? Why do you keep going into full reverse? Good. We're not ready yet. Hold on. Ship's behaving rather erratically this morning. Okay. In that case, let's see what we have here. Some waterbed trolling time takes place right here, right now, so... Since, of course, ich spreche Deutsch. Hier ist dein Grundtelefonbuch. Hier ist dein Grundtelefonbuch. Und hier ist dein Schwarztelefon. Hier ist hoch und hier ist runter. Und hier ist hoch und hier ist runter. Und jetzt Wasserbett spielen. Wasserbett spielen. Wasserbett spielen. Hang glider flying by. Jetzt. Okay. Let me show you where we are. Where we are. Within this blue line here. Although they're technically dots, they somewhat form a line. And look, this is where we are. This blue dot is where we generally speaking are. And when we get to this middle dot here, that's when I give the order to prepare for landing. Although we may fly over the ravine. And this area here is where I cut the power. I'm thinking to cut it over Meadow today. Actually, in between, of course, Candelaria and Comanche, I'll cut it there. The power, that is. And then from there, where this dot is, my niece's birthplace. At least I think anyway, that's my niece's birthplace. And when we go here, that's where we land. Again, takeoff, cruise, prepare for landing. So again, this part here, prepare for landing. And all engines full reverse. And then from there, of course, we hopefully can stop here and deflate. Because that's the type of airship person I am, is, you know, I like to hover the airship over the area, and then from there, land the airship, which means, of course, I like to stop the airship in the middle of the air, and then, if all looks good on the ground, I drop the mooring lines and begin the deflation, descent process, or vice versa. Okay. Let's try another angle of waterbed trolling. May not necessarily be safe, per se, but... Is everybody okay back here? I hope so. And again, the We start here, work our way up. Start here, work our way up. So this is where we are. Of course, this is where I call the order to prepare for landing. This is where I command all engines to go full reverse. And of course, sun's up. Let me explain that again. Right here, of course, we take off. Right here, we, of course, give the order to prepare for landing. Okay. Take off, give order, prepare for landing. And along with that, all engines full reverse. So all engines full reverse. Hopefully stop, and of course, drop the mooring lines. And then from there, of course, deflate the airship. Now let's go ahead and go in the cabin now. Uh-oh. We're late. Uh-oh. Come on, why are you doing this to me? Ship's acting up, but that doesn't stop us.
Start maintenance operations, please.
Now, I'm just going to take a shortcut today, and I know for a fact if the gas cell 12 light is red, we'll be okay. So now our stuff swap begins right now. Stuff swap begins right now. Let me try again. Should not have taken this long. Why don't you just obey? That's supposed to help, right? Doesn't make sense, yeah. Or a short hauler. Still giving me a red thumbs down. So. Still giving me a red thumbs down. Okay, let me check the gas holes again. Alright, gas hole 12 is full. Alright, gas hole 12 is full. At least the engines have settled down for now. So now, it's again about pace. Although not a really good one. Let's get going. It took way too much time to get ready, so although necessary. I'm gonna get you out of here like right now.
Prepare for takeoff.
Roger. All to takeoff station.
Ready for takeoff.
Ready for takeoff.
Let's do it.
Release mooring.
Copy. Copy.
Copy.
Let's fly high today, just to be sure.
Haul up the moorings.
Roger. Roger.
Roger.
Okay, the airship is rotating. And if that's always the case, all ahead full. What's going on out here? No, I'm going to do this for sure.
All to station.
All to station.
Alright, hard to starboard. Okay, I'll just say that the cruising phase has begun at this point. Actually, let me go behind the airship, see what happens for once behind here. Okay. There's the village of Meadow Lake dead ahead. Okay, as the Graf 2 flies through Meadow Lake, I'll say that we left the unofficial Manzal Mountain Air Ranch Depot behind for the day. I call it the Meadow Lake Airship Depot because that's what I fly out of there, and bearing in mind too that the name is unofficial. course, here's Meadow Lake, dead below. Now let's go to the high 340s as far as heading goes. And I'll say this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are cruising at 6,222 feet. The retrievers are practicing their synchronizing bark routine. And the geese, well, they're honking in harmony. And our spectral guests, they're in for a surprise. Indeed. Let's broadcast a message to the netherworld. Of course, mein Führer und Herr Göring, your reign of terror is over. Prepare for canine and avian justice. Which, of course, means we're flying Hindenburg-class airships without the swastikas on either end. I'll say it again, without the swastikas on either end. And now, we fly Graf Zeppelin 2 to Albuquerque, New Mexico from here at this point. Alright, we're steady at 6,200 bearing feet. And now, and of course, we left Meadow Lake. And of course, high above the clouds, the retrievers and geese are exploring the spacious cabins. They exchange stories, tails wagging furiously, as well as wings flapping from geese. And of course, the geese are also at the window, gazing at the vast expanse. And of course, our mission is to bridge the gap between history and hope. As we fly Graf Zeppelin 2, even more so through these clouds, I'll say that, of course, we'll make it there. They're referring to Duke City. I'll go look for the ravine at this point, which I think we're getting somewhat close to. I'll give the order now, just to be on the sure side.
Prepare for landing.
Roger, all crew to landing station.
Ready to land.
Ready to land.
Hey, you mind? Yep. The clouds even say it too. In return, let's give hell to those who, of course, ended these airship programs. Okay, I wonder where we really are. We're heading 346. I wonder what heading 346 will hold. Okay. So, well, this phase is what we have. Since we're still in cruising phase, of course, as, hey, you mind? Another one. As the airship flies through the sky, passengers are treated to breathtaking vistas. New Mexico landscapes unfold below. The rugged terrain, winding Rio Grande, and the distant mesas. Canine companions, retrievers, and geese peer out all the windows, their tails wagging in rhythm with a gentle sway. And geese wings flap too. The airship lounge area buzzes with activity. Geese waddle about, occasionally honking in approval. Passengers sip tea or coffee, sharing stories of their aviation dreams, and of course, the onboard radio crackles with jazz tunes, providing soothing backdrop to the journey. Of course, everyone in the control car is doing their things like consulting their navigation charts, the wind, direction, of course, changes subtly, prompting some minor, some major course corrections like we did leaving the Manzano Mountain Air Ranch Depot this morning. And the helmsman and women, of course, deftly adjust the rudder, ensuring a smooth ride. Some of the retrievers rest near the control panel, and same thing with the geese, ever watchful. Enthusiasts, of course, discuss airship design, aerodynamics, and the future of aviation. Some young engineers sketch ideas for hybrid propulsion system. The geese listen intently as if understanding the technical jargon, as well as some of the retrievers on board. So, look below, friends, family, and acquaintances. The Rio Grande winds its way through the New Mexican desert. Canine companions, retrievers, and geese keep an eye out for turbulence, and of course enjoy the view. Retrievers bark happily, geese honk appreciatively. Okay, Duke City, our waypoint. The Sandia Mountains greet us like ancient guardians. Helmsmen and ruddermen adjust accordingly, and women, of course. Let's fly over the city. Let's do that. The Expo awaits. Okay, hard to starboard. Let's follow San Pedro today. Or shall we? Yeah, you're getting too close to Mesa del Sol. Let's try something else today. That's why I say this. As the Graf Zeppelin 2 flies into Duke City's airspace, I'll say that yes, we are over, of course, technically a taboo area. But this is Flight Simulator. If anyone has a problem with me, I'll do what I can. Now, I may be out of production for a while, practicing the route. The new route, that is, if, of course, there's a problem with me flying over this area here. We'll add this thing to San Pedro Boulevard Northeast. Actually, it won't be a bad idea to release water ballast. That won't be. What was that? Here we go. Alright, we're over the Veterans Affairs Hospital. Or is that? Oh, yes, it is, actually. Alright, here's UNM Hospital, right out there, and of course, I'm not going to be flying over it for a long time. And of course, thank you. Yeah, really, thank you, especially for understanding me. Even though you took care of me. This goes for UNM Hospital as well. Even though you took care of me whenever, of course, things did not go well with my health. I'm just not flying over. Mostly for respect. I'll tell my viewers what, though, to and for those who liked me flying over UNM Hospital, I could, of course, keep it in range. And of course, UNM Hospital is where my cursor is from time being to record this video. How about that? Just pointing it out, that's all. That's the best I can offer. Not. Okay, there's San Pedro here. Hard to starboard. Highland High School. Now just parallel to the airship is San Pedro Boulevard Northeast. Alright, we're in Duke City now. From the time I recorded this video, so... see what this area even holds. Okay, fairgrounds. Head to the right. Oh. There's Uptown here. Alright. Just like this season, of course, we're shouting, and we're letting it all out. Which means, of course, since I always wanted to fly airships as a child, here I am flying them for sure in the simulator with the best of what anybody has got. Especially Red Wing simulations. Whoa. Guess I better slow this thing down now. Alright, I'll just for reverse. For now. Eliza, I'm over your birthplace right now. Should have called it earlier. This thing may have to go into full reverse. And I'm okay with that. I really am. Thing is, we may have to land this thing at the far end of the field. Coronado Airport, that is. Dead below. Medical plaza of some kind. And somewhere around here, wherever Dennis Chavez Elementary School may lay. Oh yeah. I've already tried to put my cursor. Hello, Miss Elena. I have the Graf Zeppelin 2 today in my hands. And there's Royal Doloso Golf Course right below. And of course, I need to get inside real quick here. I've flown the Airship von Richthofen here. After cutting it down over Montgomery Boulevard Northeast, the power that is. And the airship made it okay. I hopefully, could do better than what I did in the von Richthofen last time I flew it. Or the second to last time I flew it. Gear down. Landing phase begins. These are on. Brace for touchdown when it's time to begin the descent and deflation phase. Process, or whatever you want to call it. I'm here to monitor the speed. Come on, you're a third to a 17. Fraction, you're on 17 kilometers an hour. Where's that? Third. When you hit 34, you'll be at half. Come on. I should have called it sooner. The approach, that is. As fun as it is, I should have called it sooner. Come on, you're halfway. Okay, all engines idle now. What do you want? The helicopter that flew by? Okay, we've stopped. In that case, slow ahead. And to the left, of course, is the Balloon Fiesta Park. Wow, maybe I was right to call it over Montgomery. Slow the airship down, I guess. Okay, we're going slow ahead into the Coronado airport, so now's not a bad time to clean up the navigation station. But to the starboard side of the aircraft, we have the North Domingo Baca Park Multi-Generational Center. And also right below, hidden by the window pane, that's La Cueva Town Center. I like to go to Cold Stone Creamery and Starbucks there. And sometimes Dion's. Actually, a lot of the time I like to go to Dion's there. The pizza place there. Now bear in mind, I do not get a full pie when I'm there. I either get a sandwich and or a salad. So again, right here, I either get a sandwich and or a salad. Right here. Whenever I go to that Dion's. And oh, Dennis Chavez Elementary School. What a pleasant surprise. Yes, Miss Elena, I have the Graf Zeppelin 2 in my hands. Maybe I was right, Miss Elena, to call the engines to go full reverse over, of course, Montgomery Boulevard Northeast. You know, I could do an experiment, and this goes for all of you watching this video, where I, of course, call the engines full reverse on San Mateo and Pan American. Yeah, I guess I could do that. There's no guarantee about it. Okay, let me show and tell you where we are real quick. But I have to move quick because, you know, we'll be on airport property really soon. Okay. Generally speaking, we are right top dot here. Alright, top dot here where my cursor is. Where the point is grabbing, that's where we are. I'm not sure, but that's an estimate. So again, an estimate. It's a guess. Gotta clean up. Come on. Clean up. Clean up. Okay. No time for waterbed trolling. So. Well, this episode gets its name because to and for those who are against airship programs and finally ordered airship programs to be terminated, we're giving them hell. In that case, all engines full reverse now. Okay, 20 kilometers an hour. Alright. All engines idle. Wow, the Expo equipment is down there. See? All used by 42 flow camp out utility. That's how I got those airplanes there. I'll say again, the 42 flow camp out utility. That's how these are there and why. Okay. You know, I don't even care where the airship is, so... Or do I care? Oh my god. Yeah, I do. Actually. Alright. At this point, all engines slow ahead again. Okay. There's the CNM Workforce Training Center, Wildflower Park. Will there anything be done about it? Wildflower Park, that is. as we make it to Coronado Airport, I'll say this. It wasn't a bad idea, you know, not necessarily like at all, but to, of course, slow the airship down over the Montgomery Boulevard Northeast general area. I shouldn't have taken that much time just showing off the airship, like I normally do. I really should not have taken that much time. Maybe in Shout, Season 1, Episode 5, which I'm thinking to name As Cold as Ice. Actually, forget the Hulk part. We will live to tell the tale. Now I fly the LZ-130, or LZ-130, you call it in this video because, or whatever the airship's name is. Like I fly the Graf Zeppelin too because from the time I record this video, I've been 30 now for, believe it or not, 33 days. Heard that correctly, 33 days at this point. Yeah, tree days. I've been big tree 0. From the time I recorded this video, of course. Although I'm most fond of Airship Hirohito, of course, which I will fly, this is the airship of my big tree 0, that is, Graf Zeppelin number 2. Unfortunately. Okay. We're on Coronado Airport ground, so at this point I'm just going to call the engines to stop. Actually, idle, just in case. Ring. All I care about at this point is that the airship just gets over the ditch. Whoa, bright. Let's get down. Miss Elena from Dennis Chavez Elementary School, wherever you may be as of right now, can you see the airship okay? How about now? Can you see the airship okay? Now? Okay, so we're here now at the Coronado Airport in Duke City. Let me get a visual confirmation where we are. Just be on the shore side. The airship may have to go in the ditch a little bit, but I trust you all know how to get it out okay. Let's go back. Within the airship, of course. Usually the mooring lines are dropped okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, all engines stop. Come on. It's an order. Do it.
Drop the moorings.
Roger.
Come on. Let's see that it's happened. Look. The moorings, they've dropped. Okay, now that the moorings have dropped, let's make Albuquerque not look so apocalyptic from here. Ghosts in here? I don't think so. No. That was you who did that? Why are you doing this? Uh-oh. Looks like the Graf's gonna turn her back. Not something I want to see. Okay. Okay, the descent process begins right now. I'm sure it begins right now. There it goes. Are you ready? I want you guys, you all ready? How on that end? Are you ready? Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure? Okay, it begins. 3, 2, 1, now.
Graf ropes.
Well, Graf 2, you're falling at such an alarming rate. Come on. Welfare checks shouldn't take that long upon landing. You keep that in mind. Take it this long to touch down. Yeah, my mother's on the phone. If you hear something. Okay, we're almost down. We're down really soon. Something doesn't sit well. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hold on. Let's do this. The Expo. Alright. Begin welfare checks right away. My phone stays up for now. Alright. Begin welfare checks right away, if you haven't already. So now let's see what we have here. Status page. Not going in full reverse. Okay. That's not happening right here, right now. Why does the telegraph keep doing that? Stop. Yo, do the rest of the welfare checks. This thing's, of course, acting up right now. So, you do it all. You know what to do from here? Me. Everybody alright? I see. Is everybody alright? Lounge. That's why I'll do the cabin check again. They're acting up. This telegraph is acting up. It's not really funny. Task. Oh, there. Alright, alright. Alright, can you check the writing room for me? Okay. Alright, looks like we have to make some adjustments here. Like, we didn't get the writing room today because this thing's acting up. I need to, of course, get everyone out of here, like right now. Just deboard at own risk. I was supposed to give the evil spirits hell today. I'm telling you, I recorded this video.
Proceed with unboarding, please.
Roger. Starting unboarding.
Okay.
Unboarding finished, sir.
Step outside. Let's go around. Okay, since the telegraph is acting up, we'll have to do a quick expo. Here's the Graf Zeppelin 2. Or maybe in this case, Graf Zeppelin Spy. Graf Zeppelin Spy. Okay, that's good enough. The angle with the outsider dogs, rescued by the Kempe Tai and Bundeswehr. Alright. Welcome to the Coronado Airport's Whatever Whenever Aviation Expo. The retrievers and the geese, especially the outsider dogs here, few of which that are not retrievers, which happen to be this Entelbeer mountain dog, beagle, Dalmatian. You know, they are ready to assist passengers, as well as crew. Geese stretching their wings. All welfare checks complete. Excellent. Let's make sure everyone feels at home. Ladies and gentlemen, step off the gangway and into the expo. Canine companions, retrievers, guide our visitors. Same thing with the geese. Also, mingle with the crowds. Remember, we honor those who gave us life by pushing the boundaries of flight. I think the airship's telegraph is acting up. So from time to time I record this video,